fear foods. What is a fear food? So to my understanding and from a past history of eating disorder, a fear food is something that some person resists to eat because of like psychological thoughts that that particular food is going to make them a different size, a different weight, or it just has a bad energy between the person and the food. When I had an eating disorder, I feared quite a lot of food because of anxiety and thoughts around gaining weight, and that I think is the most common kind of fear food connotation. Correct me if I'm wrong. But I really wanted to make a video today where I eat your particular fear foods, because I know a large amount of my audience still have an eating disorder, and if this video is going to help in some way, I love to see that. So the whole premises of today and the most common sort of like highlighted fear between the person and food, because I put it on my Instagram story and a lot of you guys got back to me, and when I mean a lot, I mean a lot. It would be takeout food, not knowing what the calories are / unknown calories, and not actually preparing the food yourself. For breakfast, I am going to prepare my food myself, but that's under the premises of another person's fear between some kind of food. But other than breakfast, we're going to be eating out the whole day or taking takeout since London is out of lockdown. So it's going to be a bit more fun than if we were actually in lockdown. Things that I'm not going to do today is stuff my face just because I'm filming for a camera. I'm not going to eat past my fullness because there is literally no need. I feel like some people on YouTube feel like they've got to stuff their face for their audience. I'm not going to feel uncomfortable having recovered from an eating disorder just because you guys want to watch me stuff my face. Because I've had in the past people tell me that I don't eat enough. You can't tell me what eating enough for me is. Eating enough for me is down to me. So I really don't want any of those comments. Don't get me wrong, your girl can eat a lot of food, and she is going to today, but these foods can be here every single day in my life. I can have the proportion size every single day in bits of all these kind of foods. They don't have to be eaten all at once or consumed vigorously just because I'm filming for today, or just because you feel like, in particular yourselves, that you can't have it on another day and you've got to eat it on this big cheat day. Because I see a lot of people have this binge day or cheat day where they consume a lot of food and then regret it the day after. There is literally no need for that. These foods are not running away from you and they can be enjoyed every single day. But let's crack on with breakfast. For breakfast, I'm going to be making pancakes. Now, I make pancakes quite a lot on my channel, but of course I use protein powder because I prefer to. I love the taste of it. But a fear food for a person, they mentioned within my story, is preparing pancakes that doesn't require protein powder, and another person mentioned non-protein foods. And this actually resonates with me because I know when I had my eating disorder, I would only want to eat like high protein foods because I thought that was the most healthier option and it was going to make me lose weight, like it was some sort of like magical thing that eating a high protein diet is the best. Well, in the grand scheme of things and in simple terms, it's not. Your body needs both carbs, fats and proteins to survive and to flourish the way you want it to flourish. So in saying that, I'm going to prepare my breakfast today, my pancakes, without protein powder. Sadly, because I really do love my salted caramel protein powder, but we're gonna get on with it and use just normal ingredients. So in this jug here, I've got some oat milk, and I'm using this particular kind of milk today because I would only ever use usually almond milk because the lower calorie content, and I'm just going to be using oat milk for my own sake today. Then I'm going to be adding 1 cup of flour, 1 tablespoon of cane sugar rather than a sweetener. I know a lot of you guys comment on the use of sweetener that I use, and there's nothing wrong with using a sweetener either, but for argument's sake, I'll be using 1 tablespoon of cane sugar today. Then I'll be using 1 tablespoon of some oil and some baking powder. here they are, my American style fluffy vegan pancakes. They look incredible and I'm getting hungry just looking at them. So in saying that, we need a bite. So the argument will be, will these pancakes be better than the pancakes I usually make? I love using the butterscotch syrup on there, but today I used the maple syrup. I love using the protein powder, but today it's obviously just the flour, the oil and the sugar. Highly debatable. Can't fault them, they taste incredible. Probably not as better as my original pancakes, but can't complain because I am hungry right now and I'm gonna love having these for my breakfast. Pastries. So there was quite a significant number of you guys that were afraid of pastries. So I'm going to be heading off to a vegan shop just to get myself a vegan pastry. I want it to be flaky, crispy, golden and delicious. Let's get a pastry. So this is my little story. I went to Planet Organic just to get some vegan pastries because I know they do bundles in that particular branch, but due to COVID they took it all away, obviously because fresh food is on the open and everything needs to be packaged up, so that was a nightmare. I then trekked to many Pretz and eventually found the Very Berry vegan croissant pastry, which I've actually never tried before, so this is going to be interesting, but it sounds very, very flaky and I'm going to very much so enjoy it. I know it. So all the benches were taken, but I've just sat myself with this little cute view and I'm just going to eat my croissant and enjoy. Let's just appreciate the goldenness of this, the crustiness of it and the flakiness with the jam filling. Absolutely delicious. That croissant was absolutely fabulous, and if you haven't yet tried the Pret a Manger Very Berry croissant, definitely go try it because it was delicious. Now though, I'm going to be making my way to Shoreditch with a very, very special guest, which you will probably recognise when you see her. She's an angel. But I'm going to pack up all my stuff now, head over to Shoreditch, and we'll meet you guys next with the next Fair Food. So, look who it is. Introduce yourself.
Hi guys, I'm Leila.
Woohoo! We're here at the Burger Company. We've just ordered our meals and we're gonna enjoy them, aren't we?
Yes, so good.
Yes.
I'm so ready.
I am ready.
I don't think this table's big enough.
I don't think so.
It's gonna be like so much food.
We'll have to find out. Right, food has arrived and a lot of you guys' suggestions were to get a burger because you fear fried food, anything with oil in it, burgers and fries with a milkshake in particular. So me and Millie both have got a burger and fries. I've got the crispy chicken with sweet potato fries because I love sweet potato fries. Yes, and then we also have Biscoff milkshakes each. Cheers.
Cheers.
Lovely jubbly. Of course it had to be a Biscoff milkshake. Very, very nice.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness, guys. Look at the size of this burger. It's honestly the size of my head.
Everywhere.
It is literally going to go all over our meshes. Oh my lord.
I don't even know if I can do this.
Let's go in. That is so good. Well, I think it's sort of melted now, but this is meant to be the Biscoff milkshake. Let's see if it tastes like the actual Biscoff. That was a...
Out of 10.
It's not intense. It's not intense.
It's not intense, it's really creamy.
Yeah,
like,
it's
more
creamy.
like vanilla, isn't it?
I would say it's a vanilla with a sprinkle
of
Biscoff.
cinnamon.
With a bit of cinnamon in there, yeah, definitely. I think when I was in my full fitness mode, I would never have this combo. I would only have maybe the fries with the salad, or the burger with the salad, but the smallest kind of burger. Yeah. And then never the milkshake. That I knew this had like 10,000.
Oh my god, I bet. Yeah. Just not even gonna think about it.
But yeah, what does it matter? We're having a really great time, aren't we?
Yeah.
And that's what counts. Spotless, absolutely spotless. We're departing.
We're departing, I'm sad.
We're in Liverpool Street Station. We're saying goodbye now, but we've had really good fun.
Really good fun. Great food. It was just what we wanted.
Fabulous. So it is much later in the day now, and I've arrived back home. Funnily enough, I'm feeling a bit peckish now, so me and Grace are going to be ordering some pizzas. Well, we have ordered some pizzas and they're currently on their way. A big fear food for some of you guys, a lot of you guys, was pizza, and like I mentioned at the start of the video, just takeout food in general, and foods quite high in calorie, which is what pizza tends to be. And talking about pizza, the pizza has arrived just when I was talking to you guys on the camera, but can we look at this? We've got a very vegan cheesy pizza. So cheesy that it's even stuffed with vegan cheese. Me and Grace are thoroughly gonna enjoy this for our little dinner. Can we just appreciate the sight of this? Look how cheesy that looks for vegan cheese. Even stuffed with vegan cheese, like I mentioned. But can we just take a look? Oh, it's oozing out there. Absolutely fabulous. So I've got Mrs. Grace Hanoun here.
Hey.
Hey girl, hey. We've got our pizzas, we've got our movie, and we've got our dessert over there, which we will share with you guys later. Should we start eating our pizzas?
Yeah.
And let's go.
I watch you as you drive. Do you know I'm looking? And I can't help but smile. Do you know how much I love you? You put my favorite song on, I put my feet up, and we just sing along. And I can't help but feeling, just loving this moment. Can we stay here forever? I'm loving this moment. Can we stay here together? If I could stop the time, don't you know that I would? 'Cause I'm just loving this moment. Can we stay here forever?
And just like that, the pizza is demolished. I went with half the pizza with Grace just because I wasn't feeling a whole pizza, and that's completely fine. But for dessert, because sing it with me, sister. Pause the video and sing it with me. You gotta have dessert. You just gotta have dessert. And when your name is Leila, it's inevitable. So for dessert, before I met Amelia, I went to a bakery called the Vida Bakery, and it is an all-vegan bakery, and they do the most amazing cakes, from chocolate fudge to rainbow cake to caramel cake. They do cookies and cupcakes. I decided to get the rainbow cake, and in fact, just yesterday, this company called Floozy Cookie, they sent me a bunch of cookies, and one in their birthday cake flavor. A lot of you guys were fearing like birthday cakes, cookies, and things like that. So me and Grace are just gonna share the almighty cake and cookie. Have you seen the size of this cake? It is literally the size of my head. The size of my head.
Like, literally.
I don't actually think that this plate does that size of that cake any justice, so I'll probably leave an overlay at just how almighty it is. This is the cookie, which I'm going to split in half because the Floozy cookies are stuffed cookies, so this should be stuffed with like some jam or some sort, but this is an epic dessert to end the day on. Are we ready for the grand reveal of what is inside this cookie? I'm quite excited. I can even see it bursting out at the bottom there. Can you see that? Wow. Let's go. Oh. So it must be jam, I think, isn't it? That definitely is jam or some sort of like stuffed goodness. So that is the insides of the cookie. We're gonna eat up our dessert whilst watching our movie, and the movie that we're watching is Love and Monsters on Netflix. It's one of their new movies. I think we should have a slice of this cake just for a little taste test for you guys. So Grace has chosen the pinky half. I have chosen the bluey half. Let's dig in. Oh, it's nice and soft. Great texture. This is what it looks like from the insides. Does it get my approval? Absolutely. And in fact, birthday cake used to be quite a fear food for me also. If you watch my birthday vlog that I filmed and put up on my YouTube channel in 2020, that was my first birthday cake in like almost 5 years or so, because I was so like consumed with thinking about the calories within my birthday cakes in previous years. But I'm having a birthday cake here because you can have any cake any time of the day.
Can we stay here forever? I'm loving this moment. Can we stay here together? If I could stop the time, don't you know that I would? 'Cause I'm just loving this moment. Can we stay here forever? Forever.
It's cookie time. This is really, really good. And just like that, guys, the day is done. I've had an absolutely fabulous day with myself and of course Amelia. We shared great company and great food, and I've had great food throughout the day, from the American pancakes to the croissant to the burger, chips, milkshake, pizza, cake, cookies. We had it all, and Grace is literally looking at me like this. What did I say?
Excusez-moi, what did you say? Well, last time I checked, I was in this room watching YouTube review. So I think I deserve a bit of, you know, shout outs. You know, you should add, oh, I spent a lovely day with Grace too, and Amelia, you know. Credit.
Some credit. Yes, I definitely did have a fabulous time with Grace, eating our pizzas, cakes and cookies as well. We didn't really like the Love and Monsters film, so we jumped onto YouTube. It's just, you can't go wrong with it really, can you? Anyways guys, I really do hope you liked today's upload. Let me know if you did by giving me a big thumbs up. Subscribe to my channel if you'd like to see more from me. And I just want this to be a reminder to you that food can be enjoyed in all of its glory every single day of your life, and don't let any food fear that from you. Create memories, have fun, and just enjoy your life. Bye guys.